And welcome back into the MLB pregame show as we get you set for exciting action here this afternoon. Coming up in a matter of moments is first pitch, but first let's have a look at today's Topps Players Spotlight. J. Mack has people around the game buzzing. He took home the AL Cy Young Award last year, and we can see him there receiving the award from his manager just a few moments ago.
Well, the secret's out on this guy, D-Roll. He is not only lights out. This guy can get it done. Pitches deep into games. He can eat up innings, and more importantly, his stuff is elite.
I agree, Dan. He shut down the league all season long. I'm interested to see if he's built on last year's Cy Young Award-winning season and gets off to another hot start.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. Afternoon baseball for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Boston Red Sox. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. J. Mack will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, he's been really pitching well recently. He even won the Pitcher of the Month award in the American League. With all the other great starters in this league, that's really saying something. I think he's on top of his game, and I expect to see a solid performance out of him here.
No balls and a strike to count.
First pitch, 135.
Hey, nobody away.
Slider, and that's in there for strike two. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Batting second.
At the plate, Mike Tauchman. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
2 down. You got 2 down.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Here we go now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
The third baseman.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Bryant.
First pitch of the AB now.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Chris Bryant goes quietly leading off the second. To the plate now, Francisco Mejia. So take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Here's the pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled off.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Fouled away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there, a big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Batting 6, the designated hitter.
Hey, now we got 2.
So now to the plate, Sixto Sanchez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 6 home runs and 23 driven in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And it's fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Batter will be J.J. Bleday. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
J.J. Bleday.
First pitch on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. Fouled off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. The next 0-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Batting 8.
Here's Jake Marisnick. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, we got one down here, one down.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Batting 9. The shortstop.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Ready now for the Marlins. Jazz Chisholm looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Struck out in his first at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. And now here is Garrett Cooper, who comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error so far for the Marlins. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Casale is there, but it's the pitcher that makes the play, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. They're down 2-0. the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Francisco Mejia becomes the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, here is Jesus Sanchez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now here's the pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
At the plate now, J.J. Bleday. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping up is Jake Marisnick. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1 and 2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
The batter, the shortstop, Jose.
Here we go.
One out, 1 out.
Standing in now, Jose Iglesias. And he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
box, Jazz Chisholm. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. Still down 3-0. Now to bat, Mike Tauchman. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Mike Tauchman.
Hey, nobody away.
First delivery to him.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
The 0-1 pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. Next, it'll be Garrett Cooper, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
First baseman, Garrett.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And we got no one here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. So to the plate, the Marlins DH, Sixto Sanchez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. On the ground to third. He's got it. On to first, and he's breezing through the eighth here with 2 quick outs. And stepping in, J.J. Bleday. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Now at the plate is Jake Marisnick. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Looking to send him packing again. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Up next for the Marlins.
Stepping in now, Jose Iglesias. He swings and grounds it to short. There's Connor Falefa. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jazz Chisholm. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Miami down to their last strike. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a 1-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Both Sox rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Jay Mack earns a league-leading 11th win of the year as he tosses a complete game 1-hitter. Sixto Sanchez